now going to go to what I like to call the Biot soft hackle. Hands down, this has to be one of my favorite flies just because of its simplicity in tying, as well as just how many fish I've caught over the years with it. So let me show you how I do this thing. First, we'll start off with a standard curved hook, which is basically used for scuds, midges, caddis larvae. And we're going to attach our thread. We're going to go down onto the bend of the hook a little bit. And this is where we're going to tie in our biot for the body. So, since we're going to want a little fuzzy rib on here, we can use turkey biot. So I'll select one of these turkey biots. And I'm going to hold it up here. You have a notch on the right, which means that's where the smooth side is, and the other side has the fuzzy rib, and that's the side that I want. So I'm going to tie it in by the tip, so I have the notch facing towards the right, tie it in, wrap it forward. Now I'm going to take my biot and also wrap it forward. With each wrap, that fuzzy rib is going to start standing out, giving me nice segmentation. You just do this till you get up to the thorax, like so, and you're ready to tie it off. Take several turns of thread, snip off that excess, and take a few more turns. And a neat little trick when you do the fuzzy rib with the biot, to make that ribbing a little bit darker, what we're going to do is take a magic marker to it. All you have to do is take a marker that has a fine tip like the chart pack, and just go right down the back of your fly, and maybe off to the side a little bit. And as I do that, those fuzzy little ribs soak up that dye of the marker, and just adding to the rib effect. To finish off the fly, we're going to stand it up a little bit. Now we're going to build up the thorax with some dubbing. For that, I'm going to use microfly dubbing. So I'll come in here. I'm going to use the Calabatus color. Since this is kind of a olive tone biot, I just kind of like to use brown and olive mixtures whenever possible. So we'll get some of this dubbing on here. And we're going to build up a thorax. But when I do this, you'll notice that I'm not going all the way to the hook eye, and I'm purposely leaving enough room for my hackle. Another key thing to this fly is to make sure you have a little bit of a bump of your hackle here. And that'll maintain the spread of the hackle. Well, close that gap up a little bit. I tell you not to get up there too close, and it's exactly what I did. We'll retighten it, and we'll try this again. There we go, much better. Now with our thread behind the hook eye, we're going to take our soft hackle, which is a partridge feather. When you think of soft hackle, you think of basically tying it in like a standard hackle and wrapping it. Since partridge is too long, especially when you're wanting to tie this in 18, 20, 22s, you have to employ a different technique. So what we're going to do is hold it by the tip and pull some of these fibers back. And what I'm left with is just the tip of the partridge. So I hold it, and I'm going to measure it for length, which is to about the hook point or the hook barb. Now I'm going to pinch it so all those fibers are on the side towards me. And I'm going to straighten out my thread by tugging on it a little bit. I'm going to take my thread over the top, and as I do that you can see the partridge roll over, kind of over and down onto the other side. I keep my thumb in place, release my index finger, now I'm going to re-grasp it. And I just continue on with my thread with some tension, take several more turns. And basically what you're doing is following the partridge around the hook shank. It's kind of, I guess could be said that you're spinning the partridge just like you would deer hair. Then you cut off your excess, and then you're ready to just build up a little thread head, whip finish it. Take off our thread here. And we're just about done. Since we had the tip of the feather still in there, just pull that out away from all the other fibers. Just pull it out. And by doing this little technique, you can use just about any type of feather you want on any size fly that you want and create a soft hackle. And this is what I like to call a Biot soft hackle.